Welcome back, everyone. It is the first race day of 2022 for the Young Drivers Canadian Vintage Modifieds, and tonight it is the Hank Frank Memorial presented by Dave Franks. It's night number one of a 14 race schedule for the Young Drivers Canadian Vintage Modifieds. I'm currently on my way to Flamboro Speedway. We're going to be hanging out with all the guys tonight. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited to get back to the track, smell all the race fuel, race all the and see everyone. It's going to be a great night of racing. We have mini stocks, pure stocks, super stocks, ourselves. I think mini stocks, super, and pro late models on tonight's card. So we got a lot of action going on. We're sitting about middle. We're sitting about, I think, third out of the 5 divisions tonight. So tonight is a little bit different. We got qualifying. We got time trials that are going to set our feature race, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty cool event. I'm excited to go racing this year in 2022 for the first time, but we're just on our way to the track right now, so just hang out with us while we're on our way. Well, here it is, boys and girls. We are back at Flamboro Speedway. We are gonna hop in line here as there it is. There's Flamboro Speedway. We're gonna pull in right behind a CPM. We're gonna pull in right behind Joe Arsenal here, and we're just gonna ride the line and get ourselves into the pits, into the track. And man, it's so good to be back. It's so good to see race cars again. So yeah, hang tight. We'll get you guys in the track. All right, guys. So we're back for our first race. We're inside the track now. We're here for our first race of 2022. We currently have about 10 CVMs here for opening night. It is a little chilly. We're hoping for a good race. We got the cars. They're all getting warmed up right now. We're all about to head out for practice. Mini stocks are currently out on track practicing. So we're gonna start heading up towards the track and get ourselves ready. So yeah, let's enjoy. We were gonna ride along with the 5 of Mike Pod, but it appears that my GoPro that we use for in-car footage is not working. So I don't know if it's the battery was left on. If it was left on, I didn't notice it. But when I pulled it off the charger this morning, it looked fine. I hope it's nothing major. So maybe I can hopefully get it figured out before the features tonight. But for right now, we're just gonna be hanging out in turn 4 with myself. And of course, we'll have all the action right here on our GoPro outside the track. your first practice. The teams are all in. They're working hard. They're getting the cars set up. It is a slippery track, it looks like, out there tonight. But the pure sucks are going back out, and we're about to. We got a couple more divisions before we're back in. Hopefully, you guys are out here at Flamboro Speedway. If you are, make sure you guys let us know. Take us in the comments. Let us know if you guys were here, what you guys liked about the racing. So far, we got 11 signed in, and yeah, hopefully, we got a few more teams here who are going to make it out for second practice. All right, guys, so now we're going to be standing here with the driver, the number 43, Jay PEPIN. Jay, how's it going, man?
Yeah, good. Thanks.
This is your going to be your first full season in the CVMs. How you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I mean, yeah, coming into the season as a rookie, you know, there's a lot to learn. There's a ton of great drivers here. Just looking to get some seat time. That's my buddy Joe Arsenal. Get some seat time, you know, learn a little bit more every day, and just keep it clean and have some fun.
It's going to be a long, hard, grueling season. Obviously, we're doing time trials in feature race tonight. How are you feeling going into it?
Well, we did some work to the cars, so we had to feel the car out there in the time trial practice, so we're just kind of taking it easy a little bit there, getting the feel, but like I said, just looking to get some seat time, excited for it. I want to run the whole thing and as many laps as I can.
All right, thanks, Jay.
Thanks a lot.
That's Jay PEPIN, the driver number 43. Driver number 7, Quintin MURDOCH. Quint, how are you, man?
Good, you?
Good, man. We just finished practice. How's the car feeling?
Feeling good. I think we're gonna be up there tonight.
Car is looking real sporty, fresh new look, fresh new wrap.
Oh yeah.
Looks even better in person, like you said.
Oh, it looks amazing. Derek Dryden did an amazing job on the car.
You guys all set for time trials?
Oh yeah, we'll be ready.
All right, man. Anyone you want to thank?
Young drivers of Orangeville. Ron Easton and Racing Stuff, Phil Shaw, and DJD Graphics for this amazing round.
All right, man, enjoy.
All right.
After a number of year hiatus from the club, you're back behind the wheel. How's it feel?
It feels like it's been a long damn time. It really does. I don't know what I expected, but I expected that I've got to get some laps. I got to get the feel back. Felt great to be out there. It's hard to explain. It's been 21 years since I drove a race car, competitively anyhow. A lot has changed. I've been to hundreds of races, but to actually be behind the wheel and not want to embarrass myself and not want to hurt the competitors, it is fun.
You guys are getting the car all set up for time trials tonight?
Yeah, we actually had some problems in the first section. The rear end had come out of square, and I just thought I was old because the car was out of control and found something wrong. So now it's a bit more stable that I can drive it. So
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know what to adjust. I just got to survive, and we'll be at the back, and that's perfect. I need to log some laps and lose 50 pounds, and then I'll worry about getting fast.
So I heard from Connor last week on my podcast that you're running 4 events this year, obviously preventing, correct?
I don't think so. I think there's only 4 events I can be at, and I want to watch Connor race at least one of those times. So, I mean, I'm glad we did it. I don't know what I felt I had to prove, but I didn't grow up wanting to announce car races. I grew up wanting to drive race cars, and I love what I do. But this is pretty cool.
Well, it's definitely a pleasure again to see you back behind the wheel. I've heard lots of great things from multiple people over the number of years, and for me, it's exciting to see you back behind the wheel of a car, and I'm definitely going to look forward to watching this tonight.
I appreciate all the work you're doing. It's fantastic. Keep it up. And with 3 drivers this year, I got to pull my weight. That's a lot of weight.
All right, thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
We got our fine lineup, man. Mr. Dave Lacey getting all the cars in order as we are about to go take the green flag for our time trials tonight, which is going to set our feature race, which is going to be 30 laps tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said before, unfortunately we're not going to be able to be riding along with anyone tonight, as the GoPro I do have is dead, and we're not going to put this one in the car just yet. So we're going to get up here. Mini stock qualifying is just out, finishing up now, and we're going to get going in just a couple seconds here with group number 1 qualifying for our 30 lap feature race tonight. all the cars are back in the pits. Now they're getting ready to go out for a 30-lap feature race, which will be happening in just a little bit. And of course, once we get the lineup on the board, we will get that posted in on our social medias, and of course I'll show you guys what the rundown is tonight. PEPIN is out on lap 21, as it looks like the 33 of Robbie Guy had a motor let go on him. He's pulled it into the middle of the backstretch. Oh, and the 17 of Joe Arsenal is turned around in turns 1, up against the back, up against the outside wall. Hopefully he didn't have too hard of a hit. I didn't see him spin. But we do know the 33 Robbie Guy had a motor let go. And we'll see what happens with Joe here. There goes the 33 of Robbie Guy. Looks like Joe Arsenal did get out of the car under his own power. I'm not too sure if he's back in it, but it is going to get towed off. So currently at lap 21, we have the 7 of Quintin Murdoch out front, the 8 of Ricky Williger, the 15 of TJ Marshall, the 24 of Rodney Rutherford, the 5 of Mike Fox, the 42 of Steve Murdoch, the 14 of Scott Tonelli, and the 43 of Jay Pepin, as well as the 44 of Adam Ross. Looks like cleanup is just about to wrap up here, and we're gonna pull the red flag and remove it back to a yellow flag here. It's been an extensive cleanup for about the past 10 minutes or so. We have a great crowd on hand for the first race of 2022 here at Flamboro Speedway. It's been a long day for a lot of our teams. Unfortunately, there's been a few that haven't been able to make it out due to parts, but out of the 11 that showed up here tonight, they've put on a great race so far for the last 20 laps or so. And we're gonna have a quick shootout here to the end. Got to thank all our fans who are here. Got to thank all our sponsors, our club sponsors. Without you guys, we wouldn't be racing here. Young Drivers of Canada, Sauble Falls 10 Trailer, Georgetown Printing, Touchwood Cabinets, Oakville Trailers. I feel like I'm missing a couple, but this is the Hank Frank Memorial season opener race, brought to you by Dave Franks. And if you guys don't know who Dave Franks is, Dave is a fantastic photographer here in Ontario racing. He is known throughout, I feel like, most of North America for his photography in motorsports. He's captured some amazing events. Saw him today down at Motorama. It was nice catching up with him and seeing him. And he actually gave me a treat, which was really nice. He gave me a Werther's because I remember that it was the Hank Frank season opener tonight for the Young Drivers Canadian Modifieds. And that guy could talk for years about the stories he's got. And I would love to chat with him more, hopefully. So, but we're just finishing cleanup now. Looks like the yellow flag is about to be displayed, and we're gonna go get these guys to run through the kitty litter that has been laid down in turns 1 and 2, and then we'll go back green flag racing with the Young Drivers Canadian Modifieds. first checker flag of 2022 goes to Quintin Murdoch, with the 8 of Ricky Williger going second, the 15 of TJ Marshall finishing third, the 24 of Rodney Rutherford finishing fourth, the 5 of Mike Pod finishing fifth, 6 is the 42 of Steve Murdoch, 7th is the 14 of Scott Tonelli, 7th is the 44 of Adam Ross, and rounding out our 8th is Adam Ross, 9th is Jay PEPIN, and the 43. Our top 3 are down there. Looks like we have top 2 down there tonight. The rest have pulled off so far, but we're gonna get back over here. We're soon gonna wrap up once the cars go through tech, and we'll send you guys off tonight. All right, guys, so we're standing here with the driver of the number 14, Scott Tonelli. Scott, how are you, man?
I'm excellent. How are you doing?
Good, man. So you just completed your first feature where the Young Drivers Can't Even Modify it. How was it?
It was fantastic. Loved every minute of it. It's what I wanted. Rear wheel drive, short wheelbase, power. These things are a blast. Great group of guys I was racing with. That was kind of surreal. I watched them. The guys like Pod and stuff growing up. I know their names, and now I get to race with them. So it's something to spectate.
So obviously you got the car last year. This year you're racing full time. Coming from pure stocks to this, to a CBM, what's been the biggest difference for you?
The handling. These things stick in the corners like I'm not used to it. I'm not used to be able to go high, and then the power coming out. This thing's an absolute rocket. They're fun. They're fun.
Is there anyone you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
Oh, I got a few. I guess I got to start off with Shane McKenna and Becky Stevers for everything they do for me. I got Dale Lucas, Randy Marshall, I got Jim Swears, Mike Potts over the winter, and there's a lot of guys in the club. I could pretty much name them all. I've bugged every single one of them. Every single one of them have helped me along the way to get me to this point. I had a really good first night. So.
Oh, we're gonna have 2 weeks off.
Sorry, Cambridge Car Star. Can't forget Al. My title sponsor. See, I'm all excited. But their support, like I said, they came tonight. It was wicked.
We got 2 weeks off before our next race. You obviously learned some things. You're excited to get back?
Absolutely.
All right, man. Enjoy your 2 weeks off. Get the car ready again, and we'll see you on May 21st.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good night.
Have a good one. So we're standing here with Mr. Adam Ross. Adam, you just completed your first night back with the CVMs. You ran a full 30-lap feature. How was it?
It was humbling, but you know what? We got all 30 laps in. That was my goal, was to run all the laps tonight. Still got a ways to go. My #1 critic, as we got in, told me where I could have done a little bit better, which is fair because I spent all last season doing the same thing.
Going into after the day you guys had, a little bit of issues at the start of the night, and to come back to finish, I think it was 7th or 8th, I believe, on the board. It was after when all is said and done. That must be pretty exciting for you.
You know what? It's exciting because all the work Rob Twitchett and Tim Martin and myself and Connor put in through the winter. 3 of us are going to drive the car. So it crossed my mind the last few laps when I get a little bit goofy in the turn, like, don't wreck the damn car. The other guys have to drive it. I'm at the back anyhow, just finish the lap. So it's really cool. It's really rewarding because all of us are going to get a chance to drive and have some fun.
Now, obviously, having not driven for 21 years, the difference from then to now has to be quite staggering.
I was too stupid to know the difference when I was racing last time. You know, it doesn't change. We're still turning left.
Yep.
Young people have nerves of steel, and we saw that tonight with Quintin taking the win. I think the top 3, I don't even think they were alive the last time I drove a hobby car. So a lot of rust to shake off. Got to get your timing. The timing is what's missing, but otherwise, still going fast and turning left, and got to race with a couple of drivers. It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'm sure next up, you guys either will have Mr. Connor Ross here or Rob Twitch behind the wheel. It's gonna be a fun time next time out. Thank you, Adam, for coming on out and having a great run in the CVMs.
Thanks so much. Looking forward to telling Jay and Celeste from Burger Barn we didn't destroy the car tonight, so that's great. And look forward to being back later this year.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
So tonight we're staying with Joe Arsenal, who headed out on lap 21 after a hard hit in turn 1. What happened there?
I think the 33 blew up. I thought he just locked up a tire, but it was looked like the motor was letting go. And of course, I got the oil, and as soon as I let off the gas, I had nowhere to go, and it hit the wall hard. Came around and got it with the back end too. So it just sucks because the crew worked super hard this winter. We did a front clip on it from last year, and we had everything all freshened up to go this year. It's all got to be done again.
Will you guys be able to make it out for the next race?
We're going to try to, but we're going to try to get in the 62 car, Brian Passetti, try to get him ready to come out next week, or next time out.
Yeah. So that was definitely a hard hit, and obviously you ended off the last season with a hard hit as well.
Seem to be good at that.
We don't want that anymore. Hopefully you guys can get the car back together and probably back out the next time.
I'm hoping so.
Is there anyone you want to thank for getting you here?
I want to thank AJ, Passetti, Brian, Dave Lacey, Don, my dad Don, Bob Pereira, everybody that just put so much time and effort into it, you know, to make this possible.
All right, Joe, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
For our first feature winner of 2022 is Quintin Murdoch. Quinn, how are you, man?
Feeling good now.
The car's passed tech, we're all set to go. How was the race?
I think it was pretty good on my part. You know, we were able to just get out front quick and just pull away, and I think that helped a lot.
Definitely, throughout the 30 laps, you definitely showed your strength. Your car looked a lot better than it did last year, especially going through the corners. I mean, to be fair, it looked like you were dirt tracking.
Oh yeah.
Quite often out there. But to be able to hold yourself, get out front and hold yourself out there, even after a red flag, was crazy.
Well, you know, there was a bunch of speedy dry on the track after that red flag, and you know, going through that was, you know, it wasn't too bad. It didn't upset the car too much, but it was definitely a different challenge to get used to.
Is there anyone you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
Just Young Drivers of Orangeville, DJD Graphics, Phil Shaw, and Ronnie C.
All right, man, get up there and enjoy the pro lights, all right? So the first night of racing is in the books. Quinn Murdoch was our feature winner tonight, and second was the 8 of Ricky Williger, and third was the 15 of TJ Marshall. It was a great night of racing. It was great to be back at the track. Next race up is May 21st here at Flamboro Speedway, so make sure you guys come on out. Tonight was the Hank Frank Memorial presented by Dave Frank's Photos. It was great having him on board again this year for our season opener. Thank you everyone for coming out to the club. Thank you to all the fans who came out for opening night this year. I know I'm a little rusty on doing this thing again. Well, hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll get back into form and we'll be good to go. So next race is May 21st here at Flamboro Speedway. Gates will open at 4. Pit gates open at 4. Grandstand will be 5, and racing gets underway at 6:30 p.m. for the Young Drivers Canadian Modified. And yeah, so that's it for me this week. We'll see you guys next week. Bye now.